Hello everyone, good morning or good afternoon depending on where you're at in the world. Thank you for joining us for our Kickstarter video. I'm Danny Richardson.
I'm Jason Lowe.
And we want to start by thanking all of our amazing backers. Your support means so much to us, and we're really excited to take you on this amazing journey with us. So we'll start by running through the different products as well as the features. So we have our city bag, which comes in white and black. And these are perfect for daily commute, daily use. And if you require bigger capacity, maybe you're traveling a lot, carry more, we have our larger travel totes, which come in white and black. Oh, and also on the city bags, we do have the Midnight Edition, which is our stretch goal. I'm sure most of you have seen that. It's a really pretty black one, so we're excited about that. So we'll go ahead and run through the cool features. You have your biometric fingerprint lock, which is programmed to your unique fingerprint. So you just touch your fingerprint there, reads it, opens right up. And you can actually program up to 100 different prints into the lock. So if you want to use all 10 fingers, all 10 toes, or if you just have family members, anyone that needs access to your bag or you want to have access, you can actually program them in. And the lock is also connected via Bluetooth to your phone. So you will receive a distance alert via the FYB app if your bag gets too far from you. So you're never going to leave your bag behind. It's never going to get too far from you, which is really important because the average
contents of your handbag now is about $3,000 once you include your laptop and your phone. So security is really, really important when you're traveling around the city or even traveling internationally, just to provide that added layer of security. It has about 30 hours of battery life, the biometric lock, but that's 30 hours of use. So every time you use it, the lock, it's on for about 6 seconds. So that's a very long time, a very long battery life. When it does start getting low on battery, it's a case of micro USB charging the lock, which comes with the product, and then that goes straight into the wall socket, and then you're ready to go again.
And another feature that everyone was really excited about, we're really excited about, is the wireless phone charging. So you drop your phone in, and it begins to charge. So you're never going to run out of battery charge. You're going to be able to stay connected whether you're running through the airport, you're running through the city. I think I have to charge my phone about 3 times a day when I'm working on it, I'm using it. So it's really important to stay connected. You can also charge via cable. So you can see that's charging now. So if your friend needs to charge as well as you can charge at the same time.
Yeah, it has about a 5,000 milliamp capacity power bank. So that basically means that you can charge an iPhone about 3.5 times. You'll see on the little display at the moment there's 3 lights showing. So that indicates how much charge is left in the power bank. 4 lights means it's completely full. And once you get down to 1 light, it means that you need to charge the bag itself. To do that, you use the same micro USB cable straight into the dashboard and then straight into the socket until it's full of charge again, and then it's ready to use. This is a really, really great feature, especially when you're out and about during the day and you're getting low on charge or running in between meetings. It's a simple case of dropping your phone in. Again, we have a plug-in, so any smartphone can now wirelessly charge with our plug-in, and you just drop it in the pocket. Same as Danny said, if you want to share with a friend, or if you're sat having coffee and you want to charge while you're on the phone, you can use the cable charge. So there's a few different options there for you.
Yes, and then we'll go ahead and show you the organization and the functionality within the bag. So on your front pocket here, you have an area for your cards, whether that's access cards, credit cards, Oyster cards. That way you can retrieve them quickly. You have a little area for your pen, because we need pens all the time. The pocket for your passport. And when I'm not toting around my passport, I like to collect business cards in there because I'm notorious for losing a business card immediately after getting it. So this is perfect because it keeps them where I need them. This pocket's great for traveling through the airport as well, because you can just put your boarding pass right in there. You're not having to hold up the line or have those panics where you're rummaging through trying to find where I put my passport, where I put my boarding pass. You know exactly where it is. This pocket's also RFID protected, so whatever you're keeping in there is secure and safe. Your information is not readable in this pocket. On the inside, you have your padded laptop compartment. Behind the laptop compartment is an area for your documents, books, and then a secret little pocket on the back here for secret items. Then you have pockets for like your lotions, your lip glosses, all those things we women carry around. A little zipped mesh pocket for like your keys or your headphones, your thumb drives, so that you know they're there, they're not getting lost inside your bag. Also a pocket for your laptop cord and cable. And then you even have a pocket for your water. Let's see. But even a pocket for water bottles, or drinks. That way it's one less thing you have to carry when you're running through the city or running to board a plane. And I like to stay hydrated, so. Then in the middle, you have an area for your makeup bag, your sunglasses, your jackets. And on the back, you have an additional pocket for all those little things that you carry around. And it was really important for me to design a bag that fit all my work and personal items, because oftentimes while traveling and working, I'd be carrying multiple bags to accommodate all of these items, which is just a hassle. So it was really nice to have it all in one spot. And then we do take on all your comments. We definitely want to make sure you get the kind of product that will be most helpful. And a lot of you mentioned the longer strap. So we have added the longer strap. So it's crossbody, much longer. So we're really excited about that. And you can remove it if you need to, of course, or if you just don't like it. And then here's the packaging that your bag will come in. It's a really pretty nice box that you can actually keep for other things. And on the inside, there is a message from me, and it's a little bit about my background and how and why the project was created. So I grew up in a town in southern Utah that was about population 200 people, so humble beginnings. But I really had a desire to create, to help people, I inspired people. And I always wanted to be able to travel, meet people from all walks of life. And from a young age, I was struck by the phrase, follow your bliss, which is the belief that when you go out and you do what makes you happy, the rest will follow. Doors will open to you. The opportunities and people you seek will arrive. And from growing up in such a tiny town to now having the opportunity to create amazing, innovative products, meet people all around the world, have the opportunity to work with amazing people from all around the world, create a brand that aims to inspire. Basically, my journey is a testament to how life expands when one does follow their bliss.
So I think we'd like to take this opportunity to once again thank everyone that supported us and backed us. I think when we started out on this journey, we could have never seen how far it's gone and the incredible support we've got. We've had some nice surprises. So we woke up one day to see that Danny had gone viral in Taiwan, as well as viral in Vietnam, featuring on the mainstream news, I think 3 times now. So that was very exciting. To being featured in the Indian Times, the major newspaper over there. So the global support has just been absolutely incredible. And we're both really, really thankful to everyone that supported us. We've still got 9 days left, so we've still got a little way to go. We obviously want to hit our stretch goal, so we can release our Midnight City edition, which we're very, very excited about. And I think the comments after we released that stretch goal was just incredible. So we're really, really keen to hit that stretch goal. And we'd love to answer any questions or go through any more features, or just ask us any questions you might have, and we'll be happy to go through them. So if I just come forward, make sure that doesn't fall off, and see if we have any questions for anyone. So we have one here from Jackie, and she's asked if we're planning to add any other colours. So she's named specifically brown and red.
Yeah, and those are really pretty colors for handbags. So we're definitely going to expand the range over time. We'll definitely look at those colors to have them.
And Joyce has asked, which I think a few people have asked, about the security. So they've asked the reason why we've added the biometric lock on the main compartment and not the front compartment. And there is reason for that. So the front compartment is very much designed for easy access. If I just remove that question so you can see what I'm pointing to. It's very much designed for easy, quick access. So when you're in a secure location, so if you're traveling through an airport and you need access to your boarding pass and passport quite frequently, you need to be able to do it with one hand. The reason for that is if you're traveling with your handbag as well as a carry-on luggage, or wheeling your carry-on luggage, you've got your handbag over your shoulder or in your hand, and it needed to be easy to be able to retrieve. So with one hand, you can take out your passport or your boarding pass and then put it back in your bag. Same again, if you're traveling with children, or you're carrying jackets, or you're carrying water, whatever it might be, it's a lot easier. What we then suggest is when you're in a less secure environment, if you're on public transport or you're walking around the city, then move those higher risk, the more valuable items into the main compartment, just to keep them safe and secure. And you can still use the front compartment for your pens, for your business cards, anything that's a bit less valuable and a bit lower risk. I'm sure we will look at providing all-round security on various other product ranges that we hope to bring out. But for the time being, that's what we suggest that you use it for. And that was the idea behind developing the product like that. So I hope that answered your question, Joyce. Pedro has asked, can we show the other side of the bag?
Yes, we can. So here's the other side of the city bag. We have that little pocket. I carry lots of stuff, so you never know what's going to be in these pockets. And then on the travel tote, back as well.
So again, it's another quick access pocket just for small bits. Is there anyone else that has any other questions or would like us to go through in more detail any of the product features? And if not, if any of you do think of any questions after the end of this live show, then please feel free to message us. So we've just had a message in from Tony. It says, is it heavy? So the bag weighs, with all the features and the technology, it weighs about 1.3 kilos, which I'm very sorry is English, and I can't do the conversion into pounds, but it's about 1.3 kilos. Another great thing that comes from the over-the-shoulder strap, which a lot of you suggested, is that it does provide the weight distribution. So you can, as Danny said, they are detachable. So if you're using it for an everyday bag and you don't necessarily have all your folders and your laptops, then the bag can be carried quite comfortably from the existing straps. However, if you are carrying your laptop, a lot of heavy documents and all your belongings, then we would suggest using the shoulder straps, because it does provide that over-the-shoulder weight distribution, which makes it a lot easier to carry things. Again, the idea behind the product is that instead of carrying 2 or 3 bags, sometimes 4 bags, it gives you everything that you need in one bag that looks stylish, that has those additional tech features. So it just enables you to go further into your day, be more productive. And again, like Danny said, it removes those inconveniences and anxieties when you're traveling around. Tony has asked, how thick is the shoulder strap? So to give you an idea, again, this one's probably about 3 or 4 centimeters wide. So it does provide that weight distribution. We will be looking into the shoulder strap in a bit more detail as we progress through this journey to make sure that it is comfortable to wear when it's at its full maximum weight. So it's not uncomfortable to wear. So again, Tony's mentioned it would be good to have a removable thick part at the top of the bag. Again, that's something that we will be looking at. We want it in keep with the design to make sure it's still stylish and sleek. But again, the most important thing is that it's comfortable and it's practical. So we will be looking at that in more detail. Did anyone else have anything that
welcome, Tony.
They'd like us to run through? That's it. Stephen has asked about the price. So these bags are all real leather. So they're all real leather. They're very, very high quality. We want the products to last you. This isn't like a lot of the fashion handbags that are in for a season then out. This style is timeless and it's designed to last you. So it has obviously the wireless charging, which again is the latest technology, as well as the power bank and the biometric lock. We want to make sure that all the components we use are the very best components because we don't want them to fail. So the element that we use in the biometric lock is one of the highest qualities. So it's the same quality as your iPhone, for example, which means that it's going to recognize the correct fingerprint every single time without fail. Again, the Bluetooth element, so you have a proximity alert. If your bag were to move away from your phone or your smartwatch, then you would get an alert saying that it had moved outside the area. Did you show? Oh, so Sue would like to see the inside of the bag again.
Okay. Closer up.
Closer up.
Can you help me on this?
Yes, I will help you.
Okay, so you have the padded laptop compartment here. And then you have behind the laptop compartment an area for documents, planners, etc. And then here's your little secret pocket. And then this little strap kind of combines everything, so it just sits at the back. And then on the front, you have like your pockets for lotions, lip gloss, you can see there. And then your little zip pocket, which is also mesh. It's mesh, so you can see that it's in there. You can just look straight in your bag and say, oh, there's my keys. And then a pocket for your cable, and then additional room for all your other little items.
Sue has also asked about the travel tote.
Oh, see the inside?
So just while Danny's grabbing that one, I'll just go back to Stephen, who's asked about looking at less expensive or making the product cheaper in price. The reason that we've chosen these prices is, again, because we want the products to last. So we've been in and around this industry with various different businesses for about the past 4 years. And I think a very common thing that you see when people take a new product to market is that they can have all these incredible features on them, but then they don't last, or they break within a few weeks or a few months, or if it's raining, they'll get water damaged. If you travel with them on aircraft, there may be some issues around traveling on aircraft with the products, especially with batteries in the current climate. We've taken all of that into account. So we've made sure that all the electronics and the smart features that we use are durable. You can take them outside and they will last you for the next 3 or 4 years. You can take them on aircraft without any problems whatsoever. In order for us to be able to do that, we have to use the very best components, the components that have been tested, to ensure that you can use the products every single day for the next few years without having any concerns at all, and to make sure that they meet all the standards and regulations. And then the inside of the bag for Sue.
So here's the travel tote.
Sorry.
So you have your pockets again. You have your pockets here for your cables, your chart, your cords. Yeah, we should probably watch this. And then your zip pocket again with the visibility of the mesh. Here is your padded laptop compartment. And then the back part for documents, other things. You also have a secret pocket. And then your strap that keeps all of this to one side, which is really great because if you do have documents, it keeps all of them from getting mashed. But you can see you have a large capacity to fit a lot of stuff in there. And you'll be organized.
So I hope that answers your question, Sue. We've also had another one from Tony about charging the handbags or the products from time to time. And yes, that's right, you do. So there's 2 different charging points, and they're both charged by micro USB, which plugs straight into the socket, and that comes with the products. Your power bank, depending on how much you use it, so for your wireless charging or your wired charging, usually you charge every 2 or 3 days. So it's a case of overnight, just plugging the handbag straight into the wall, and then it will charge and be fully charged, ready for the next day. The biometric lock has separate power for security, because obviously you don't want to charge your phone, lose all your power, and then your lock have no power. So that has about 30 hours of battery life, and that's 30 hours of use. So your lock will be in a sleep state when it's not being used or when it's locked. It will only ever take battery when you're using it, and it's on about 6 seconds. So 30 hours is a very long battery life. Again, when it starts to get low, you'll be notified, and you'll need to charge it, which again is USB straight into the wall, and then you charge it up overnight, and then it's ready to go again. So I hope that answers that one. Just seeing if there's any more questions. So Tony has asked again about USB-C, and again, yes, there will be plenty of adapters that come with the products. So if your phone is not wirelessly enabled, then it comes with a plug-in, and that comes for iPhone, it's USB-C, as well as Android. So there'll be the 3 different connectors in there as well. So no matter what smartphone you have, the bag will work with all of them. Oh. And everyone's coming in thick and fast, so I can't quite keep up.
Hey guys. So
we've got TSA friendly. So just to answer Sue's question about TSA, all these products are designed to be carried on. So they are perfect for carry on, and they meet all the international standards. So you have no problems whatsoever. You can't check these bags into an aircraft because of the power bank inside. So you can't check them. But again, there's no reason why you should check your handbag. We do have some exciting new products that we're hoping to release later in the year, which will be TSA accepted, including the locks and various other features, which means you can check them. But for the time being, the handbags are really designed for city and for international travel to take on into the cabin with you.
And there's a question about delivery time.
So delivery time. So obviously we're launching on Kickstarter now. Our Kickstarter campaign ends in about 9 days' time, and we'll be delivering to all of our backers worldwide in August.
August time.
Yes, so not too long to wait. Obviously, we'll do everything to keep on track and try and bring that forward. But yes, so August time. And is there any other questions? Let's just scroll down. And Stevens asked for a design or an option without the smart features. Again, when we decided that we wanted to look at launching a new brand and a new product, we wanted to build something, a modern day handbag to help inspire and help people in pursuit of their goals. Obviously, with mobile lifestyle becoming more and more popular now, less and less people are going to offices and more people are working mobilely. We wanted to include features that set us apart from our competitors and that helped people to do that. So I think very much that we want to innovate and we want to create something new. I think that's personal goals for us that will help people in business and in their daily lives. And so that's why we are looking at what we can add that other people don't necessarily have yet. And we wanted to include features that people would use every single day. So we didn't want to fill the products with gimmicks. We want it to make it very usable, beneficial features. So I think, to answer your question, Stephen, I think at the moment we are looking to create something new with smart features or smart technology around that. But I think, Danny, you're pleased that he likes the design.
Yes, I am very pleased that you like the design.
Does anyone else got any other questions or anything that they'd like us to go through? Check. Question. So I think hopefully we've answered all of your questions. Oh, yes, we've answered all of your questions. So again, we'd like to thank everyone for the incredible support. If anyone does think of any questions after we go off air, then please message us. We try to come back to everyone straight away. We're so grateful for the incredible support. And we look forward to delivering all your FYB bags soon.
And remember to follow your bliss, do what makes you happy, because the doors will open, the people will arrive.
So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.